What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Something different on the menu today. We're going to make a porchetta. We've never done one before, but if this comes out the way I think it will, we're going to have some awesome sandwiches. Let's get going. So before we even touch that pork belly, we're going to saute some veggies that we're going to stuff this porchetta with. We've got a small yellow onion, about 4 cloves of pressed garlic, maybe half of a red bell pepper, and some baby spinach. I've got a little olive oil in our pan. We're going to come right in with our yellow onion, our bell pepper, and just before complete, we'll add our garlic. I don't want those to burn. All right, we've got some nice color and wilting going on. We're going to come in here with some baby spinach, and I can break this up just a little bit. We know spinach cooks down to just about nothing. All right, I like that amount of spinach. And just for another 2 minutes or so, we're going to come in with our garlic. All right, here's that pork belly. Our veggies are off of the stove, just cooling down. We don't want to stuff this pork belly with it hot. All right, it doesn't require a whole lot of cleanup. What I will do before I butterfly it, just going to come in here and put my usual bunch of holes in it, which is going to help this skin render tomorrow. And this should just about get us done. Good sharp knife and hopefully a halfway steady hand. We don't want to cut all the way through.
Stop.
Let's see what we're looking like. And folks, that is not too bad, man. This fat will carry some flavor. I'm going to remove just a hair. All right, so let's get this puppy stuffed, man. Our veggies have cooled down. I'm going to start off seasoning with the body. You know what that's all about. A little salt. I can afford to pack it on here. Some red pepper flakes. Just a little cracked black pepper. And a little Uncle Steve dessert shake, man. I think that sweet is really going to be complemented with this little heat. Oh, I can smell it. The cinnamon. And, oh, yeah. And I definitely do not want this overstuffed. So I'm going to do it by hand.
Ooh, that Uncle Steve smells good.
It does. And I think that's pretty well spread out, man. And shouldn't get me in too much trouble. Come back with a little more seasoning. Remember, we did not season these veggies. And a little Uncle Steve. Now we're just going to roll tight as possible. All right, so our cut side is going to be on the bottom. Going to come in here with some butcher twine. You want that nice and tight because it's going to shrink as it cooks. I know that the knot should go underneath, but I'm not going to even sweat it. Since I've got that middle one, I'm going to flip and try to do it so that I don't get any creases on the meat side. All right, folks, that does not look too bad, man. All right, we're cleaned up. Let's just do a little bit of trimming of some excess. Then we want to make sure that we're dry. And man, I can see those holes. Then we're going to come back with just some plain kosher salt. And we're just trying to get it on the skin. It's going to really help our skin to dry out. Yeah, this salt will not penetrate into the meat. And we're going to place this on a rack. And it will go into the fridge for an overnight. Just like this. So it'll air dry. This salt will draw moisture out of the skin and really help in it crisping up tomorrow. 16 and a half hours since we salted this. We're immediately going to go to the grill, which is outside preheating. We're using an expert grill today. About halfway through, I'm going to brush off this excess salt. And folks, I'm wearing a glove because I cut myself washing dishes a few days ago. So let's head outside. All right, folks, our expert grill is preheated, man. Our coals are ready to go. Our hinge grate goes in. I'm going to be able to refuel. I'm going to be able to refuel if needed during this cook. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll use my elevated grate. This is going to be a hot cook immediately with our porchetta. I will see you back here in about an hour. We're going to start with the vent on this side. We are at 1 hour. The pit's been running steady at 425 degrees, man.
Wow.
Wow. That is looking pretty good. All right, we're starting to really dry out. I'm still going to leave the salt on for maybe another half hour. All right, we're not going to do anything except rotate the vent. So we're going to go from this side to this side. And we're going to knock out a quick chimichurri, folks. Easiest way. If you like it fresh and want to make your own, you absolutely can. I don't bother anymore because once I discovered this, I knew it was legit. Half a cup. This is a quarter cup measure. Then we're going to rehydrate with the same amount of red wine vinegar. So half a cup of red wine vinegar. You give this about 5 or so minutes to rehydrate. And then you come back with 2 times the amount of vinegar. So half a cup of vinegar, it would be 1 cup of olive oil. All right, we are at an hour and a half, man. And we are looking great. I'm going to knock off the salt. And man, our skin is really drying out, starting to crisp up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be very, very far away. We're going to continue rocking. All right, folks, we are at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think, man, we're where we need to be. We're nice and crisp. 169. Ooh, we're 177 there. So it's definitely coming off. All right, folks, we have been resting, man, for half an hour. She's looking great, sounding great. I'm not going to cut all of my butcher twine off. I'm going to try to hit maybe 3 of them. Oh, come off of there. Let's see about getting some slices. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. That is juicy. Oh, still warm on the inside, man. Still warm on the inside. Wow. That is delicious. Man, all those rubs that I used really came together well. The Uncle Steve, there's a hint of sweet, a little heat on the backside. Oh my goodness. All right. It's beautiful. One more. All right, folks, we got us an awesome Kaiser roll, man, that I toasted. Just a little bit of mayo on it. We're going to keep this pretty simple. You know what? I'm not gonna overdo it. Yes, I will. Then we're gonna come back with that awesome chimichurri. This chimichurri, man, is going to cut this richness. Oh, folks, tell me about this. Wow. I'm about to sit down and crush this sandwich, man, along with a little cucumber, red onion, and tomato salad. This is absolutely delicious. Folks, I'm not going to even attempt to bite that sandwich in front of you guys, man, but I'm here to tell you that this absolutely worked. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, another simple cook, man. Took about 2 hours and 45 minutes. This is absolutely something you can do. As usual, Mom and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. We absolutely appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. In the meantime, we want you guys to take care of yourselves. love each other, and we're going to see you when we see you. Holla.